Hi, I'm Dhareza Maramis. I go by Dhareza Cosplayza online. I'm a cosplayer from New York City, and I've been cosplaying for about 8 years. Cosplay building over the years has just skyrocketed in terms of production, in terms of materials that are available, in terms of price as well. When people started off, nearly a couple of decades ago, a lot of things that were available were cardboard or really raw plastics. But today you've got commercially grade materials that Hollywood uses, but now cosplayers get to use as well. So it's really interesting because as prices fall down for a lot of products that the pros usually use, you're seeing cosplayers doing like literally rivaling Hollywood studios now. So I'm a huge fan of reminding people that cosplay doesn't have to be expensive. I know that a lot of people look at armor online, you scroll your social media feed and you just see these like elaborate armor builds that a lot of cosplayers build around the world, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So yes, if you use a material like worbla, you're probably spending hundreds, if not thousands of hard-earned money. But when I first started out, I just used cardboard. And cardboard, craft foam, or even cardstock paper. I mean, you can do some scary good stuff with that. So don't think that you can't cosplay because you can't afford a sheet of worbla. You can find cardboard everywhere, so you can definitely start cosplaying now. You don't need to have the most expensive materials to bring your favorite character to life, right? You can definitely build super intricate and detailed builds using cardboard or using paper, or using craft foam. Will it take longer? Sure, but it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Cosplaying as a group is already pretty tricky. Cosplaying as a couple is like running through a minefield blindfolded. I think the success that Becca and I have, or the fact that although we cosplay together, we actually don't cosplay together. So a lot of the builds are mine, a lot of the builds are hers, and we don't mix universes, basically. I feel like that's healthy because Becca and I definitely share this passion with cosplay and we love it, and I think we've grown to love each other even more because we are sharing this awesome creative thing. But because we're not competing against each other with like, oh, who can build the best build from this particular universe, I think that's a really healthy thing to do, and it's kept us together for I don't even know how long anymore. Definitely over 10 years.
And engaged.
And engaged, yeah, I'm sorry, that's right. So, I am engaged. I probably should have mentioned that. Engaged a long time ago. A lot of people ask, why haven't you just gotten married at this point? And to be honest, it's because, well, it's not because we cosplay too much, but because we travel so much and we just love doing this, and weddings take time to plan. And a lot of money to plan, and that money could be used to worbla, so, wedding worbla. FanCon has been an absolute blast for everyone that came in internationally. What I'm used to in the United States are obviously gigantic cons, right? New York Comic Con had, almost 200,000 people in attendance over the course of 4 days. And obviously FanCon doesn't have that kind of attendance, but what FanCon does have is way more passion. I love the fact that the highlight at FanCon was all local artists. I love the fact that FanCon celebrated the fact that they're from, Cape Town. It's celebrating Cape Town. It's not, yes, it's celebrating pop culture in general, but I love the fact that the highlight is Cape Town. It's South Africa. Most of the local artists are here as well. And in terms of cosplay, it's just the level of passion and the fact that they just want to see South African cosplayers just excel and rise out there. It's fascinating to watch because, yes, there's 4 or 5 cons in South Africa, roughly. There's roughly 2 to 3 conventions in the United States every week. Now I want you to imagine all those cosplayers just being spread out all the time. So that level of community is starting to get lost in the States, because it's great, right? It's great that conventions in general are just expanding everywhere. It's at the detriment of the fact that cosplayers are now being more spread out. Whereas here in South Africa, specifically here at Cape Town and in FanCon, all the cosplayers are still super tight-knit, super close, and you definitely see that. You see everyone from the MC like making jokes with a cosplayer about to come up. You kind of lose that in the larger con, so it feels a lot more genuine, and that feeling of family is definitely here.